Hey guys, what's up? Secret of my house bidding you welcome. I thought that I would make a video just kind of showing you what the new shelf is being put towards. This has been a few weeks in the making. I had to move a lot of stuff to kind of fit the shelf, and now I think it looks good. So I'll show you the side here that has all of these stickers on it, which is basically the main reason I bought it. I mean, who didn't have a shelf full of stickers when they were a kid? Also have that there. Big old Sega Master System sticker and a 90210 sticker, which I think is just kind of cool. So I'll show you what I've been using my shelf for. On the top here I will probably put some more stuff, but as for now it is holding all of my Game Boy games. I will eventually make a collection video for those because I have quite a big collection. This here is stuff that I am selling. It's not too full at the moment because I've been selling a lot of stuff. If anyone's interested in any of it, just let me know. These are just spare cases for DVDs. I got them for 10 cents each, so. And while I'm showing you my movies, I will have a sit down. Make it easier for myself. Alright, so what I use this shelf for, apart from Game Boy games and stuff I'm selling, is my movie collection. It's not too much of a collection. I don't even really consider it a collection. If I find a movie I like and I watch it all the way through and enjoy it, I will keep it. If I don't think I am going to want to watch it again anytime soon, I will get rid of it. So I'll go through and show you each one. Outland there, which is a great Sean Connery sci-fi movie. Return to the Batcave, which is really funny. It's about Adam West and Burt Ward losing the Batmobile. Dragon Ball, The Magic Begins. This is a fun one. This is a cheap live-action version of the Dragon Ball cartoon series. We have The Spiral, which isn't too great, but it's part of my Ring collection. That's the only part of the DVD collection that I really consider a collection. We have RoboCop, Evil Dead, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, all good movies. We have the Godzilla Volume 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't have all of the movies, but it has a fair amount of them. American History X, which of course is an amazing film. Gamera War of the Monsters collection. This is very cheap to get. You can get this on eBay for less than $10 shipped, and it has 6 Gamera movies on it, which is pretty fantastic. Never Ending Story, which is a childhood classic. Back to the Future box set. Try and watch that once a year. Love Back to the Future 2. I'm a Mega, which is a kind of indie horror film about the end of the world and zombies, which I enjoy. Fat Pizza, which is it's Australian comedy. It's about these wogs that work in a pizza shop. Unbreakable, which is a 2-disc set. Probably M. Night Shyamalan's best movie. The Thing, which is a great horror movie. Terminator. I only have 2 of the Star Wars films because they're the ones I like. Empire Strikes Back and A New Hope. We have the Omen trilogy, which, the first one is a classic and the other 2 are just kind of rounding out the story. Have Mortal Kombat plus Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Once We're Warriors, which is a great New Zealand film. Muppets Christmas Carol, which I watched recently. It's weird. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which is one that I very much enjoy. The Godfather DVD collection. Up here we have Lost Season 1 and Ring 1, 2, and 0. They are the Japanese movies. And they're good, very good horror movies. 2010, the year we made contact. It's a little odd that I don't have 2001: A Space Odyssey, but I just don't enjoy it as much as 2010, the year we made contact. I think this is the better movie. It's more like a movie and not just a bunch of scenes. It's got a very feel-good message at the end of it, so definitely worth seeing. Godzilla, which is not a good movie, but it's one that I enjoy. The Exorcist, which is a great film. Masters of Horror, I'm yet to watch that. Pingu, this is a bootleg Pingu DVD that I found in an op shop one time for a few dollars. It has the entire Pingu set, which is something I grew up watching. Twin Peaks, we have all the Twin Peaks series there. Blade Runner, which is a good sci-fi movie. The American versions of The Ring 1 and 2, which I think are a bit better than the Japanese versions. Chevy Chase Vacation Collection, this has 4 of the vacation movies, I believe. yeah, it has National Lampoon Vacation, European Vacation, Christmas Vacation, and Vegas Vacation, and of course the only ones there that are actually worth watching are Vacation and Christmas Vacation, especially Christmas Vacation. We have The Last Boy Scout, which is a good kind of buddy cop movie. We have Freeze Frame, which is a very interesting movie about a man who kind of films every aspect of his life, a bit like me. Nah, but like actually films everything he does because he's super paranoid. We have Pontypool, not sure if that's the correct pronunciation, but that's how I pronounce it. It's a movie about zombies, but it's got a twist where you only become a zombie by uttering a certain word and no one knows what the word is, and it's like a different word for every person. It's interesting. It's definitely different. Show these movies up here. Lost Boys, which I've seen a million times. Demolition Man, The Grudge Trilogy, The Blob, which is a good movie, and Walking with Beasts, a complete series. Have Stephen King's Rose Red, which is a standard kind of bunch of people go into a haunted house, start getting killed off one by one, but it's a fun movie. As is this, Busted in the Willies. I got busted because it has that motherfucker right there. And I got the Willies because it's just a good horror movie. It's an anthology horror movie similar to Creepshow. The 50 worst movies ever made. You can actually watch this entire movie on YouTube because all of it is public domain footage, but it's just kind of counting down a lot of really bad movies. The Jurassic Park trilogy on HD DVD, brand new. We have The Big Lebowski. This is one that I've been looking for on DVD for the longest time, but I can never find it, and I'm a cheapskate. We have Seinfeld, Volume 1 and 2, Glengarry Glen Ross, which has the best motivational speech of any movie ever. Alec Baldwin in this film is just, he's a master. Soylent Green, which is a classic. Night and Fog, which is a documentary about World War II. A man goes back to the kind of concentration camps that the Jewish people were kept in World War II and just kind of explores them. It's brand new. It's an interesting watch. As is this, Le Monde Silence, or what was it? The Silent World. This is heralded as being one of the earliest, if not the first, kind of underwater documentary where a group of people went out and actually filmed and documented underwater life. And it's kind of weird because they do some stuff that, you know, you would never see in a documentary these days. Like, there's a scene where a shark is attacking something and the documenters attack the shark. So, you know, stuff like that where you're not really supposed to mess with nature, and they do. Batman and Batman Returns, two great films. Have a bit of Man vs. Wild. I know it's fake, but it's fun to watch for me. And the Silent Hill movie, which isn't... It's an okay movie at best, I think. We also have up there Walking with Dinosaurs, Predator, The Wrestler, which is up there with my favorites, Dark Crystal and Labyrinth, which is also one of my favorites. Fucking David Bowie, man. He's so good. Carrie, House. I would love to get House 2, as that's my favorite. And Blackadder 2. And we also have here The Road, which I've been reading the novel of. Very good. And another thing from The Grudge, Drawn, White Ghost, and Black Ghost. White Ghost is actually really good. These are two, not really short films, because they're 60 minutes long each, but, you know, they just package them into this one thing, and they're interesting. And we have, I only have 4 Blu-rays. I'll show you the other one. Right there, Fright Night, which I'm yet to watch. I only have 4 Blu-rays, and they're basically just my favorite films ever. We have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which I've seen probably 3 times this year. Alien, which I watch all the time. And Fantasia, which is just so good. Crank up the volume when no one's home. So much fun. I'm not too big into like Blu-rays, but if it's a film I really, really want on Blu-ray, I will shell out the extra money for a Blu-ray. And down here is more movies, but they're all cartoons. Like, a lot of this is just stuff that I saw as a kid and wanted to get. Some of it is stuff that I've seen more recently and thought was pretty good, so let's go through it. We have that regular show thing I bought. I watched it, it's alright. We have seasons of The Simpsons. Big fan of The Simpsons, love them. We have Robotech, the remastered extended edition. Love Robotech. As I do Ren and Stimpy. Which one is this? Ah, more Simpsons. Who could have guessed, right? Transformers Beast Wars. I found this in an op. It's a animation collection done by a bunch of students in 2009 at, was it UQ? What was it? It'll have the thing here. Griffith University, that's it. And it actually has one that I saw online back when it came out, and it's Great Destiny Man, which is really funny. It's about this samurai who kills all of these demons in this village, and then it's revealed that the demons are like the protectors of the village, so I saw it, looked on the back, saw Great Destiny Man, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. Yeah. Watership Down and The Plague Dogs, two very similar movies. I believe the books are by the same author. Watership Down is about a bunch of rabbits that have to leave their burrow because the land above it is being turned into flats or something. And they kind of explore the world, and it's kind of dark, actually. It's kind of violent for a children's film. I mean, they have like the rabbits dying and getting into fights, and Plague Dogs just takes it to a different level, which, oof. Plague Dogs just kind of takes it to a different level of being kind of not kid-friendly by being about these dogs that are raised in a, what was it? I'm trying to remember all these as I go. It's about dogs that were raised in like a test tube or something. They have experiments done on them. No wait, they're experiment dogs, that's right. You know how they have like animal experiments and whatnot? They do animal experiments on the dogs, and the dogs escape and try and live in the real world, and it's revealed that they have like mad cow disease and people are after them. So kind of dark kids films. Like, they're worth seeing, but kind of dark. We have Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, and Batman Year One. Two very good Batman animated films. Definitely seek them out, buy them. Family Guy, Something 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 Dark Side, and Blue Harvest. The Family Guy specials, they're okay. Family Guy isn't my favorite show, but I have a few seasons of it, and I think it has its moments. It can be funny. The one that I had as a kid, Pooh's Grand Adventure. The two Vampire Hunter D movies. I don't have a whole lot of anime, but the ones I do have I think are quality. This is about a vampire hunter in the future. It's an interesting watch. Afro Samurai, which I don't know if I would classify as an anime because, you know, all of it was done in America, I'm pretty sure. It's about Samuel L. Jackson as a samurai, and that's really it. We have Wizards, which is done by Ralph Bakshi, who is a great animator. It's about a future where magic and technology kind of war with each other. We have a show that you feel stupider as you watch it. Beavis and Butthead. We have American Dad. I'm more of a fan of American Dad than I am Family Guy, but, you know, both of them have their moments. We have Akira here, which is probably my favorite anime film. People in the future, it's a bit like Blade Runner, but like as an anime. One that I found in an op shop. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. It's just kind of like a background video that you would get for special edition. More Simpsons, Futurama, which is a pretty funny show. Don't think I have any other seasons of South Park, but there's a season of South Park. More Ren and Stimpy and Family Guy. My only King of the Hill DVD. I'd love to get more King of the Hill. King of the Hill is very funny. More Family Guy and Futurama. I'm pretty sure I have like 4 seasons of Futurama. It's a show I enjoy. More Simpsons. Let's move this a little bit so I can show you these. Like, this setup isn't completely ideal, but it's going to have to do for now. Ooh, forgot to show you that. Charlie Brown and Snoopy show. Love Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Love me Snoopy. Fox and the Hound, which is a good Disney movie. SpongeBob SquarePants movie, which is really stupid, but it's kind of fun to watch. More Simpsons. The Rugrats movie. More Simpsons. A little bit more anime. We have Paranoid Agent, which is actually kind of interesting. It's about a town that's going slowly insane because this murderer is out there killing people and everyone's kind of paranoid and expecting each other. It's a fun watch, actually, and you don't know who the killer is. Kind of falls apart at the end, but it's good to watch. Yogi Bear, the complete collection. I believe I got that for like $7, which is a fantastic deal. More American Dad, more Beavis and Butthead, more Ren and Stimpy, and a bit more Family Guy. Alright, that's that. And below that I have just some random stuff like a Wii Wheel, my Dreamcast, Super Nintendo in there, blank discs, controllers. And that's kind of what I've been using the shelf for, so I edited this video together. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I think it went on a bit longer than I wanted it to. I didn't really want to talk about all the DVDs, but as I was painting over them I kind of remembered how good they were, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and you know, if you have any movie recommendations, let me know. I'm always looking for good movies to watch. These are the ones I've bought recently that I'm yet to watch. If you want to see, these are the games I've bought recently that I'm yet to play. So it's all there. I play everything, I watch everything. Can't say I finish everything I watch or play, but I definitely give it the old try. So Seeger of my house, bidding you farewell.
And that's all, folks.